We're gonna get this party started right.
It's just a hop, a skip, and a jump.
Hello, welcome to the globe-trotting world, SK. This is what I usually trot this globe, as you can tell. Crush it with travel stuff. I wanted to do a little travel trinket haul for my recent trip to Eureka Springs, and I try not to spend too much money when I'm going on the road because I like to be on the road a lot. You really want to be careful to not bring home too much crap, but the problem is that some of these tourist areas have irresistible stuff, as I will show you in a minute. On the road, I like to narrow down my travel souvenirs to a very short list of postcards. Mostly postcards with maps on them. I do like a tea towel with a map on it as well. I like playing cards, magnets, a keychain, anything that really has a map of anywhere on it, I would probably take. Maybe a stone. Did I mention magnets? I do love a magnet. So yeah, you can tell that I've really narrowed this down. Doesn't matter. We all have our own cross to bear. So what I'm going to show you is a rundown of the stuff that I brought back from the trip to Eureka Springs. And if you haven't been to Eureka Springs, I don't know what you're doing watching this video. You need to get in your car right now, or get in a plane, or get on a motorcycle, because there's mostly motorcyclists that go there. The first place that I went on my trip to Northwest Arkansas was the Rogers. That's not what it's called. It was in Rogers, Arkansas. I went to the Daisy Airgun Museum in Rogers, Arkansas. And of course, one of the first things that I looked for was a postcard. This is great because it has a picture of a little kid holding a gun, which is probably one of my favorite images that you can get in the United States. I did purchase a set of beautifully handcrafted, what are they, Christmas cards. It's a cowboy. I think he's rescuing, or he just slaughtered a small calf, which I think is a great Christmas message. It's kind of like when I send this out to friends, I'll be like, don't get slaughtered this holiday season. I think that's what it says inside. I'm not sure. Awesome lockback pocket knife, Daisy branded, and it's got this really cool blade on it that you can kill people with, or do survival things like cut a rope, or pick your teeth. And it's a very stylish kind of, it's not really a tortoise shell. I don't know what they put on knives nowadays, but it's there. And it's a lockback, so you obviously know what that means, right? I totally know what a lockback is. I love that it says, take pride, period. It's a daisy. And I'm going to take pride because I've been to the Daisy Airgun Museum. And then, as a bonus, as I was checking out, the gentleman who was manning the museum handed me this commemorative coin. It says, my first gun was a Daisy, 2018, Daisy Airgun Museum. And I really should have taken this out of the cellophane. I may have to slap a magnet back on this or something. That will be in my craft section. So that's what I got at the Daisy Airgun Museum. That's a cool stash. Let's go. On my first full day in Eureka Springs, I went to a place called the Onyx Cave. Arkansas in general is known as the natural state, so it's naturally awesome and has all kinds of stones and caves and cool places you can go. The Onyx Cave is really close to Eureka Springs, practically right there. So I went there and I did get some amethyst for the motel manager and for myself. Well, one, I just noticed that it matches my nail polish. A little tiny piece of amethyst. And it's good for spiritual journeys and coloring up a room if you need lavender. Lavender is very popular. You may remember the famous Family Ties episode where Jennifer has a party where everything has to be purple. You may not remember that. I don't remember it because I'm so young I've never seen it. Don't worry about it. I also grabbed myself a little piece of turquoise, actually a giant chunk. And turquoise, it's groovy, okay? Like, you see Jimi Hendrix wearing turquoise, like, all the time in all the pictures. So it's really good. It helps you play guitar. I think it's really good for travel. Looks great. Really helps the skin tone, right? It's great. This really beautiful agate geode. I don't know what it's called. It's a slice of a stone that was artificially colored and makes me feel like I'm in an anthropology store. So I got an agate and this little stand, which also happens to be able to hold a post. Don't worry about me damaging my stones. It holds a postcard that I purchased that is just a picture of the side of your cup of coffee, if it has like the cappuccino foam is rolling off the side. But I bought this postcard and I didn't mail it to anybody. I'm sure I had really good intentions. So if you didn't get this postcard, I'm deeply sorry, but you're not on my postcard list. And now we're going to move into some of what people call like an impulse purchase. A super tiny spoon is useful. I don't think this is graded for human consumption. Not that you would eat a spoon, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you can stir anything with this, but I had to get it. It's a miniature spoon that has a little map of Tennessee with a dude standing behind it who I assume is probably a Tennessee volunteer. They may be talking about volunteering for, I don't know, could have been the Confederacy, but nowadays it means more like volunteering to recycle batteries. That's what I like to think of. The last thing that I purchased, as I said, on a short list of things that I love, are playing cards. It actually on the back had like a place for postage and an address. And I'm like, dude, I could totally mail this to someone. Did I? No. Could I still mail it to someone? Of course I can. I could mail it to you. So this deck is a regular 52 card playing deck, but it has on the back of every card different attractions for Eureka Springs. How could I not purchase this? On the side of it says Done Deal Playing Cards, and then it has a number 417-234-9937. Hi, Done Deal Playing Cards? Yeah, I was just calling to see if you were like Vegas regulation. No, I know. I got them at the Onyx Cave. Yeah, I don't deal with the Crystal Cave either. Great. Thanks, Done Deal. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Done Deal Playing Cards. You too. Great people. So you may be thinking, you have plenty of souvenirs. Did you get anything else? Of course I did. I dropped into a little hippie shop and I got some lavender lip butter, right? I don't even know if it's really butter, but I don't care. I'll go along with whatever those Eureka Springs hippies are saying. Plus, this has shea butter, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, EV olive oil, beeswax. And you know how rare bees are now? Like, bees are like extinct, and there's beeswax in this. That's it. It's a lip butter. Okay, and then I went on a hunt to find postcards because I know that my adoring fans and friends and family members, what I like to call the 3 Fs, really rely on getting postcards from me. But it's really kind of hard to find postcards, even in tourist shops. So I went on a hunt, and I didn't find too many postcards. But I'll tell you what I did find. This magnet. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different selections from the highlights of Eureka Springs and a thermometer. So it's like a double duty. It's a magnet. It's a thermometer. It's a memento. From the very same shop, I actually purchased another magnet that I like magnets that don't really make any sense. Like magnets that are like I love schnauzers. Eureka Springs. This in particular says crabby till I get my coffee. Eureka Springs. You know, Eureka Springs is known for coffee and crabs. 2 magnets, already over my limit. I get to the register and the lady's like, sorry, there's a $10 minimum purchase. And she's like, you can get a pack of gum. I'm like, do I look like I need gum? What do I look like? Then I just need to be chewing on something for no reason? I'm just kidding. I love gum. I have nothing against gum. I don't want the gum industry to do like a meat industry versus Oprah thing against me. I was like, well, let me just take a quick peek. Maybe I can get another postcard. Even though your postcard selection is shitty. Notice I haven't mentioned the name of this shop. But then I dig in. And then I find the corner of every little gift shop that I love. And that's where they kind of have a little bit of dead stock, like really old shit that nobody's purchased, but they're like, we just left it here. We dust it every once in a while. And it just so happens that I found this. It looks like maybe a dented tin of sardines, but oh no, it's actually a tin of you. What it is, it's a compact mirror. Isn't that cool? But it's got this really groovy, like carving, engraving, etching of Eureka Springs. This is like super old school souvenir. Even has this little like twist knob, but you can twist it all you want, but nothing's gonna happen. To be or not to be. I love compacts because they're so good for contemplation. So now I know about coffee, what I look like at any given moment, and what temperature it is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thanks for watching my Eureka Springs souvenir haul video. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my god, haul videos? I don't know how those teens do it.